What is going on, everyone? Armlock311 here, talking about the Queenbreakers Bow. Now, a lot of people think this is just a novelty weapon, that they get it and they think, oh yeah, it's cool, I got the weapon the Vandals use. But this is actually a very good weapon to use in PvP if you use it correctly. That's why I'm making this video on how to use this weapon correctly. It's a weapon I love to use, especially with all the sniper nerfs. You have a low zoom scope, you get much more ammo in PvP than sniper rifles, and so it can actually be very good. But to use it properly, you gotta use the right perks. Now you have two options for scopes. You have a high zoom scope and a low zoom. The high zoom scope obviously has more zoom, it's going to do more damage, and it's also going to have a longer charge up time, which makes it a little bit harder to use. Now this damage increase, it's going to be doing 166 to the body and 248 to the head. You never want to use this in PvP because even though it does have more damage, it's much harder to use, and that extra damage doesn't equate to any changes. It's not going to kill someone out of a super with armor, it's not going to res snipe, as you can see right here. So always use the low zoom scope. It's much easier to use. It still gets one shot to the head. It'll do 149 to the body, 223 to the head. Always use the low zoom scope in PvP. Now, I know it has a perk on it that says it increases the hipfire accuracy of this weapon. Never hipfire this weapon. It's terrible. Absolutely horrible. They can be right in front of you and you will completely miss them. Now, in the middle tree, you actually do have some options. Now, most people just go with Send It because it does increase range and accuracy, which is really good. It does make it a little bit hard to handle. You may want to consider Single Point Sling because you can move faster while aiming, which is always good with any weapon. And then also you can switch weapons better, so if you end up getting the body shot with Queenbreakers, you can pull out a primary very quickly and finish them off, so you don't have to go through another charge time to finish them off with Queenbreakers Bow. Now, to actually use this weapon correctly in PvP, you see this sight has 3 dots on it. The bullet goes right in the middle of those 3 dots, so you just have to get the majority of the enemy's head in that triangle and you will get that headshot. Now do keep in mind, there is kick to this weapon, so you may want to aim a little bit lower, maybe a little bit towards the neck, have the actual top bullet on the enemy's head or maybe on top of the enemy's head, just to counteract that recoil. But also keep in mind, when you get shot, there is flinch with this weapon and it is very noticeable and it will stop you from hitting those shots. Also, you need to be able to anticipate enemy movement with this weapon in order to get the headshots. Because of that charge time, you do have to follow and track your target. It's not as bad as it seems because the charge up time on the low zoom scope isn't all that bad. One trick I use, if I know someone is around the corner, I will aim down sight and start charging up the fusion rifle as I'm coming around the corner, so that as soon as I come around the corner, I can hit that person directly in their face, which is awesome. I love using this weapon, guys. I want to make this video so more people start using this gun and seeing it not as a novelty item, but as a weapon that is actually very good. I would not use it in 3v3s because, like I said, it does not res snipe, but it can be very good in 6v6 games. I love using it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this weapon, and as always, peace.